Alright, for this video we're going to talk about the formula for the first n term of a geometric sequence of or a series. So if you have if you have a geometric sequence, you have first term to be a, right? A followed by let's say I write a series, right? I want to sum up. Sum up means I sum for the first term, the second term, the third term, you remember, right? This is your A. You keep multiply by R, yes or no? You keep multiply by R to get the next term, right? A R power of 2, the first term is A. And multiply by R, the second term, the third term, and the fourth term. Alright? And up to the AR power of n term, right? This is your n term, Tn, right? You remember the formula for n term. The formula for n term is AR power of n minus 1, right? Now our duty is to find the formula for the sum of the first n term. So, how is this going to help you to get the formula for the sum of the first n term of a geometric sequence, right? So then, let's look at this. Let's move backwards, right? AR power of n minus 1. So, the term before this term is n minus 2, right? N minus 2, you see? 2, 3. So, of course, this one will be less by this one by 1, right? You need to minus 1 again, you get n minus 2. So, now, if I want to get the formula for Sn, so I need the help for another. Okay, I make this to be a equation 1, right? Equation 1. So the formula is you just multiply the equation 1, multiply equation 1 by R, means you multiply by R. R, you have AR. You multiply by R, right? So you multiply by R. This one you multiply by R. You have AR to the power of 2. Multiply by R. R square multiply R. You become AR to the power of 3. AR power of 4. So on. Until this one, if you multiply by R, you take AR n minus 2 multiply by R. What happened? This is power 1, right? So this is all about index. N minus 2 plus 1, you have negative 1, right? So means here you have AR n minus 1, right? N minus 1. So for this, if you multiply by R, so means AR n minus 1 multiplied by R, which is power 1. So you have AR n minus 1 plus 1. So you have AR to the power of n, right? So here you have AR power n, and I name this to be equation 2. How to get the equation 2? Alright, the most important thing, the clue here is, I tell you that from this first equation, I multiply everything by R. Now, I try to take equation 1 minus by equation 2. Alright, equation 1 minus with equation 2. So, if I minus, you look at the left hand side. Right, the left hand side. I take Sn minus with Rsn, right? I minus. So if I take this whole thing for the right hand side, this is your right hand side. So I take this whole thing minus by 2, right? So which one will be eliminated? You see, A will still be there because A got no A, right? You cannot minus. But AR minus AR, you have 0, right? You have 0. AR square and AR square, you minus, you get 0. Can you see it not? There is a pattern here where this and this, you get 0. AR4 and AR4 here will be 0. It will keep cancelling out. This one will cancel with the previous one. And this one, AR n minus 1, AR n minus 1 will cancel out. And for the right hand side, you only have A n, AR n. But because of your minus 1 minus 2, you have negative AR to the power of n. Okay? Because you take this side negative with this. So as you write A, okay, A is positive. So when you minus AR, 0, 0, 0. And lastly, you have negative, positive, negative ARN. So now I can generate the formula. I factorize the A. I have 1 minus Rn. Factorize the A. So Sn 1 minus R, right? So means Sn equals to A 1 minus Rn. A 1 minus Rn divide by 1 minus R. So this will be the formula for sum of a geometric series. So where R cannot be 1, right? If R is equals to 1, it become meaningless because everything will be A, right? The R, it means the value as a constant, okay? It's the same. So now, you also can rewrite this formula as, Sn equals to A. If you take 2 minus 1, you can try, okay? You can try. How if you take, how if 2 minus 1? This formula will be in this form. It will be Rn minus 1 over with R minus 1. Okay? So R cannot be 1. So it's either 1, you can use, okay? I prefer students to memorize just one, okay? Just one formula. They are actually represent the same thing. So for example, A 1 minus Rn over with 1 minus R, where R should not be 1. So this is the second formula for this part. The sum of the first n term of a geometric sequence.